Here we go, guys. Welcome to another Coffee with the CEO. I may not be the CEO much longer. I'm sure you guys read the title. Uh, Looks like I have had a few issues with my inbound shipping. Um, so they sent me a notice a couple of days ago saying that they were investigating it, and then I got a notice saying that your account is under review. And I got to be honest, I have never heard of anybody that has gotten one of these letters and not gotten suspended. So I'm guessing my suspension is coming. Uh, my Am I stressed? Yeah, I'm a little stressed about it. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little stressed. It's uh, it's not going to be easy. This is going to be a shorter show than normal. I'm thinking 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I have a painter coming at 7:30 to do our kitchen. Lori wants new appliances, so to get new appliances, I want to update the painting of the kitchen so that she's happy. So that it's like a whole new kitchen to her. Um, Guys, this is a reality of running a bigger business. Sometimes you have to be hands off of things. Sometimes you feel like you have things under control that you really don't have under control. Um, my communications with Amazon are not 100% perfect. Where does the blame? Where should I be putting the blame for all of this? I know Amazon's the big ugly monster, and they're out to get me, and they're going to take me down no matter what. Um, in reality, uh, here's the truth of the matter. There's some blame I can put on Amazon. Their notification system is not the best in the world. I get thousands of emails every day. They're very tough to sort. They're very hard to be able to scan through and find something that should be urgent. But that is not totally their fault. I have to accept blame for my own actions and what my company does and doesn't do. My email is a disaster. So with my plan of action, one of the things I'm going to explain is that I changed my email system so that all notifications about problems will be seen within 24 hours of their email. I don't always check my email on Sunday, guys, but maybe I need to start doing that. I'm going to tell you some of the things I've done to take a proactive approach to this. Sorry about that. That's letting me know that Lori left the house. The door's unlocked. Now, let's talk about what they're saying in their email. What they said in their email is some of my barcodes, and this is what it looks like. This is the problem with Amazon, is they don't always tell you exactly what they're looking for. They said there's a problem with some of my barcodes not scanning properly. I ship from 4 locations, so it's hard for me to figure out which location may be having a problem. So how do I proactively work on this issue so that it's not a problem in the future? Listen, there's nothing I can do about the past. Nothing. I can tell them, yes, I accept blame. Yes, it was my fault. Um, but here's how I'm going to fix it going forwards. Unless you know it's a major issue or a problem, guys, you're not really going to look at it. Be honest. I know me, I'm not going to look at it. What I am going to do is, as much as it's going to be a pain in the ass, I am going to clean the print heads on a daily basis. Somebody is going to stop work early, and their job will be to clean the print heads. I will have a process for cleaning the printer heads by the end of the day. The printer heads will be cleaned daily. If it's a Dymo, I believe they have cleaner paper that I can run through it to help. I am going to check on that. Cost is not an object here. It is going to be what it is. The second thing I'm going to do is every package that goes out of the warehouse from now on, for each product, a minimum of 1 in 10 will be scan checked. Meaning somebody will take their cell phone with the Amazon app and scan that barcode and make sure it shows scanned. This will make sure that if there is really a problem with barcodes, it's detected long before it is shipped to Amazon. These are things I can proactively do on my side of the issue. Listen, all I can do is clean my side of the street. I've learned that in AA. I can clean my side of the street. I can make suggestions about your side, but unless I'm willing to get over there with a broom, I can't fix you. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my emails. What I am now, I've been looking at this for a while. Actually started last night. I was in the desert yesterday, guys, when I got the phone call from Amazon, and I did not have reception. Luckily, I seen the case requirement on the dashboard, and I was able to email them within 10 minutes of them trying to call me, and they offered to set up an appointment for a phone call. They give you a window. I asked them I said anytime after 10 a.m. I got some things I got to get taken care of this morning, and I'll be ready for them. From what I see is, one of my biggest problems is when I set up my company, I had an email, John at, John at, and everything I did went through that email. I believe it was mistake number one. Amazon needs its own email address set up strictly for communications with Amazon. With a company my size, I have thousands of emails from them a day. It needs to be in its own email box that I can sort. Okay. Some of it is as simple as this item shipped to the customer. This item requested a refund. This customer did this. This happened here. Everyday emails. Okay. We sent your payment. Well, I know they sent my payout. I can see it on my dashboard. I don't need to see that email. So I'll be able to use filters in my email box to be able to sort my emails. Guys, I am taking a proactive approach. Am I going to accept 100% of the blame for this? No. I'm not going to accuse them of anything. What I will do is I will admit fault. I will accept blame, fault, responsibility for the things that I can control. That's what I'll accept. I'll accept that my printer heads aren't cleaned on a daily basis, and with my volume, maybe they should be. I will accept that we don't scan check outbound shipments. That will change. I can accept the fact that I am responsible for my email, the way my email inbox is managed. It's poorly managed. I need to correct that. End of story. Those are the things that I can control, and those are the things that I'm willing to accept the responsibility for. Unless they bring up the case counts, I'm not going to tell them, well, look, I send in a case pack of 20 and you credit me for 18. I'm not going to bring up that. That's not going to change anything. What they're looking for is for me to admit fault, for me to correct the problem, and for me to have a plan of action to keep those problems from happening in the future. Amazon's not complicated, guys. Sometimes we make it complicated. Am I nervous and scared of what's going to happen from this phone call? Absolutely. Listen, this is my livelihood. We're talking about a multi-million-dollar company. I have numerous people on my payroll that depend on getting paid on Friday. These things are inevitable, okay? I understand. Do I agree with the way they approach this problem? The answer is not just yes or no. Do I agree with how they approach the problem? Yes, in one aspect. Yes, in the fact that it got my freaking attention, guys. When I found that case open and it said your account is at risk, or however they worded it to get my attention, they got it. So they accomplished what they set out to do. So in that aspect, I understand. Now, from my side of the fence, no, I don't agree with how they did it. It is too stressful. If I was running Amazon, and I'm not, I would change a few things on their side as well. Maybe I'm not saying be more lenient, but maybe when something like this comes up, have a phone call, open a case, explain to me what I need to do. I explain to you what I'm doing. We go back and forth before you suspend my account. Don't suspend my account to get a plan of action. Although it does take that for some sellers. So I understand that they have to make one shoe fit everybody, although not as a seller, I don't see the shoe fitting. I will accept blame, fault, whatever they want to call it, for what I can control. I'm not going to accept something that is theirs to control. I can't control them. So I'm not going to accept fault for something like that. Do I think I'll be able to handle this quickly? Honestly, guys, I'm stressed because that's my personality. But do I think I can fix this quickly? Yes. Do I think it's a major issue? No, not really. I am not perfect. I am not perfect. But I understand how Amazon operates. I read a book one time called The Bezos Letters. Very interesting book if you've never read it. It'll give you a great insight in how Amazon operates their company. So I understand what they're doing here. I don't know if anybody else has had experience with this. I don't have a lot of viewers this morning. I understand. I didn't mean to step on anybody's toes with the time I chose, but this is what fits me. It fits my schedule really well, and I'm not hurting anybody with my viewership. Has anybody watching actually had any of these issues? What I can find so far is that they're saying my barcodes were not scannable. So I need to make sure I am proactive about fixing that. My labels are printed with most of my labels are printed with a Dymo printer, so I got to make sure the head is clear. I am going to speak to every one of my suppliers and request that they at least scan one barcode in every box, if not more. Laura, Laura says, not yet, but always waiting. Yeah, you know, I look at my account, I hear about IP claims, I hear about all that stuff. I got one ding, and I even forget what it's for, and there's really nothing I can do about it. When you look at your account health, I'm not sure if I can open it up. Let me see if I can open it up while I'm sitting here. I forget. I got one thing. So this kind of came to a surprise at me. Under performance, under account health, I have one thing. I have a restricted product, restricted product, restricted products policy violation. It's the only thing I have in my performance that I can find anywhere. Um, it is. I know what the product was. I sold these mattress covers, and they were made of, I forget what it was called, but it had a term in there that they restricted during the pandemic. And it's a mattress cover, so I sold it in king, queen, full, and twin. Well, somehow the queen listing never got deleted. The other three were deleted. The queen was left active on my account, although I hadn't sold it in well over a year. Again, my fault, not theirs. I know that you're supposed to delete those products when you're not selling a product, you're supposed to delete it. If you're waiting to restock it, that's a different story. So that's where I was. I mean, that's where I'm at. So did it hit me like between the eyes? Yeah, it freaked me out because I kept looking and I checked my account health. I checked my performance. I checked my inventory. I check all these health dashboards that they have given us to look at. I checked them all, and nothing really says that anything's really wrong. They gave me an ASIN, and I went back in, and I can't find where the problem was in the ASIN. The only reason I know what the problem is because I had 29 units stranded. So when they did an investigation and told me what they were stranded for, it turned out that it was a barcode issue. They said they would rebarcode it free of charge because it was my first offense, and that would be the end of it. That was the only thing I could find in my history. Not saying that I haven't done anything else. I'm just saying that's what I found. So from that, I'm assuming that they're going to say that I've had other barcode issues. So what am I going to do? I'm going to be proactive. I'm going to work on my email. Am I going to be perfect in the future? No. But I'm going to be better. And that's the object, is that I'm going to strive to be better in the future. I'm going to put in some processes that will be done. I'm not going to just give them lip service and say that we'll clean a printer head every day. I don't care if it costs me $5 a day, somebody's going to clean that printer. If it costs me $20 a day, somebody will clean the printer head every freaking day. Or they'll be out of a job. If I catch them not cleaning it because of the problem I'm having, this is going to be mandatory. This is going to be, your job's at risk if it's not done. Mandatory. I'm not playing games. Every box that leaves my warehouse, at least 1 in 10 items will be bar scanned. The barcode will be scanned to make sure that it's readable with my cell phone. That's the best I can do at this point in time, unless they make a suggestion that I need to try something else. If they make a suggestion, I will take it into consideration. I'm not going to agree to do anything just to get my account, to keep my account active. I'm hoping that I get to be the first person that comes on YouTube and says, guess what? I didn't get suspended. I think I have a very slim chance of that. I think I'd be better off buying GameStop and waiting for it to hit 1,000 before I sell. I don't see me getting out of this with a slap on the hand. I don't. That's how I feel. I may be wrong. I have started writing out the steps of my plan of action. I will not give them any information about my plan of action unless I'm directly asked. My mission during this phone call is to gather as much information as possible so I know exactly what I'm dealing with, if and when the expected suspension takes place. Guys, I'm listening for my door. I have a painter coming to get some money and go over exactly what he's doing in the kitchen. So I may have to go very quickly. Know that I fully believe that I will get through this. I don't expect this to be a business-changing event. I expect it to take a couple of days. I may need some help, but for right now, I am just trying to stay calm. I'm trying to take a breath. It is stressful. My expenses are fixed on a daily basis. I know I need to sell about $8,200 a day to break even. Right now, between the lending and the other things going on, I need to sell about $8,200 worth of product to be okay. That's including with my salary. So I probably could sell a little less and still survive. Is it going to hurt? Yes, guys, this is going to hurt. This is going to take time, and it's going to cost me a little bit of money. But I am going to get it done. Dirt Road Picker says, not with Amazon, but same issues with emails. Has somebody smarter than me fix it? Much better. I agree to a point, Dirt Road Picker. The problem with my email is I have so many email addresses and so many accounts tied to those email addresses over the last 13 years. I need to go through my Amazon email address myself right now, just for my own peace of mind. Guys, I'm going to cut this at 25 minutes. Know that I'll be back. I mean, I may come back with a special episode, breaking news or special edition or something like that. After I have the phone call, depending on what information I get, I may need to talk through it. And this is a great place for me to do that. Know that I'm trying here, guys. I know this probably wasn't my best show. I'm stressed. I really am. I know it. I feel it. My heart is pounding a little harder than normal. I didn't sleep very well. I tossed and turned most of the night, even with my gummies. So I'm sorry for that. Just know that I'm trying my best. I really am trying my best to provide you great information and content. I will keep you up to date on my suspension, my possible suspension, and let you know the outcome of this phone call either later today or in the morning show tomorrow. But guys, as always, God loves you. Lord knows I'm trying. You got to get off your ass and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of me. All right. I'm out, guys. God bless.